Hello everyone, Frank Ibarra had the following comment on my 5.3 Brawlers Guild video. Now I doubt that I will be the first, but the gods of random drop chance have granted me all the items required, so Frank, yes, I can make a video guide on these bosses. I've killed all of them except for one, but that's because of gear and not the tactics. As always, my item level, spec, glyphs and a link to my armory can be found in the description. Let's begin, shall we? Grandpa Grumplefloot summons 3 kinds of Lucky Do. The bluest white ones will heal you if you touch them, the red ones will kill you, and the yellow ones will come hopping towards you and also instantly kill you if you touch them. Grandpa himself will occasionally play a song and this deals minor damage. Avoid the bad Lucky Do, use the good Lucky Do to heal if you need it, and make sure to not get touched by the yellow Lucky Do. Grandpa Grumplefloot is a fairly easy fight. Master Boom Boom's fight is pretty much the same as the one at the Temple of the White Tiger. At 70 and 30% health, you will place a big pile of dynamite in the middle of the room with 4 fuses. Walk over the fuses to stomp them out before they reach the pile, or it will explode and one-shot you. As a paladin, you can use your bubble to avoid being killed. Boom Boom will also throw heavy dynamite at you and place packs of dynamite on the floor. You'll want to avoid those packs of dynamite on the floor, because if you touch them, they'll stun you and deal a lot of damage. T-Tar is a boxing match. It's game over if he manages to punch you 3 times. Before he attacks, you will see a cast bar with an arrow icon. That arrow indicates the direction that you need to move, which is either left, right or backwards. Don't immediately push that direction, wait until the cast bar is about halfway, otherwise you'll move back in position and you'll still get hit. Other than that, it's DPSing him down before the Brawler's enrage timer. Razorgrin is very easy for ranged and now even possible for melee. Make sure to attack him from behind and stay away from his mouth or he will bite you and one-shot you. Splat is much like Bled. Splat will also make copies of himself, but only these copies will leave a blood trail on the floor. Make use of the full arena and kite them around as you kill the original Splat. Dippy is back, and this time he brought his big brother Doopy. Both still have a hard time of walking and both still have the instant death mechanic called Peck. Doopy will walk slower and he will be pushed further backwards if you hit him. Make sure to keep hitting them or move out of range if you can't. Also, be very careful when they have their back against the wall. When they do, you can't push them backwards and their instant mechanic will always hit. If they have their back against the wall, just stand at a different angle and just keep pushing them backwards. Mecha Bruce is the stronger, faster, better version of Bruce. He will still try to chomp you, only each time that he fails he will improve himself. He will stand still as he's improving himself and you need to move away as far as you can. After fixing himself he will stun you for around 5 seconds and move towards you to chomp you. By moving away you make sure that you have enough time to break free and run away from his one-shot ability. Each time that he improves he becomes faster and stronger, so he has a mild DPS check. Blingtron 3000 will try to shoot you with his cannon, move out of the red circle. He will also spawn little Blingtrons that you need to place in a chain from Blingtron 3000 to the opposite corner where a gnomish Tesla coil has spawned. The little Blingtrons have a very low amount of health and they'll stand still once they reach 0%. You can check if they're close enough by looking at the blue energy beam. If it jumps through all the robots, then you know that you're good. Once you've completed your chain, activate the device and move away. This will send a shockwave through all the little robots, ending with the Blingtron. If done correctly, Blingtron will get a debuff which increases his damage taken by 900%. At that point, it's a simple race against the enrage timer as you take him down. Ro-Shambo is a game of rock, paper, scissors. You'll get 3 choices, and if you win, you'll be stunned and take 500% more damage for 5 seconds. If you lose, you will receive a ton of damage and a much stronger ad will spawn. Win or lose, you will always summon this ad, and this is either paper, rock or scissors. The paper places a stackable debuff on you, which deals around 7000 damage per stack if you lose. Rock will be rocks rolling around the arena. Getting hit by the rocks will increase your damage taken. There will also be falling rocks from the sky. Make sure to avoid them by moving out of the shadow. If you really want to play it smart, make sure to place Ro-Shambo in this shadow so that he takes the damage of the falling rock. Scissors will simply move towards you and deal damage. The health of the ads and the damage done depends on you winning or not, but either way make sure to kill the ads as soon as possible and try to win as much as possible. A useful tip that I found on Wowhead is that he will always follow the rock, paper, scissors order. That means, for example, he chooses rock, then his next choice will be paper and his next choice will be scissors. Say he chooses paper first, then his next choice will be scissors and the choice after that will be rock. This should give you a reasonable chance of getting him down. Now for those that have never played rock, paper, scissors before, the way that it works is that rock will lose to paper, paper will lose to scissors and scissors will lose to rock. The bear and the lady fair will place 3 trampolines in the arena. A bear will constantly attack you on the floor and a chalk will stand on the elevated platform. The mechanic of this fight should be that you jump on all 3 trampolines in a row and this will give you a massive damage buff that you can use to kill the Trog. Now I found it rather impossible to get all the jumps done, so I figured I would just use the middle one and make it a DPS race. What you need to do is place your back towards the middle trampoline as you DPS the Trog on the platform. He will try to slap you off, make sure to stun or daze him as much as you can. If you position yourself correctly, the slap should place you on top or near the trampoline, almost instantly bouncing you back up. This does make it a little bit of a hard DPS requirement, but I found it a lot easier to do it this way. Mingus Diggs is the only fight that I haven't been able to finish yet. What happens is that 4 statues spawn in each corner of the arena and Mingus is immune to all damage until the statues are destroyed. The statues will constantly cast a stackable dot on you. You can make them stop by standing close, this will force them to hide and this will allow you to drop your stack. What I gathered was that the best tactic is to nuke the first 2 down as soon as possible and then drop your stack between the final 2. After that, move between those final 2 statues as much as you need to survive and finish them off. I, as a paladin, can use my bubble to remove all the stacks at once, but even so, I don't have enough damage yet to kill them before the enrage timer. As you can imagine, this will be a lot easier for a ranged DPS, since they can stand at one statue while killing the other. The blind hero is our final boss on the list. He will cast a blind strike if you get close. Move behind him and DPS him until he's done casting. After that, move away as fast as you can, or he will start to swing wildly around him. If this happens, wait for him to cool off, then move back in melee range. For ranged DPSers, just stay away and kill him. You might wonder, no, but why go through all the trouble of collecting these items and why do these boss fights? Well, first of all, they're a really fun challenge and it's really awesome to do. On top of that, you also get achievements. First, collecting all the items required to buy the challenge card will give you the Collect Your Deck achievement. After that, if you kill all the bosses, you will get the Deck Your Collection achievement, a bunch of gold and some very nice t-shirts. These shirts will give you a buff much like the shirts you could find in Icecrown Citadel, so when you hover over it, it will say a little bit of text. This is what the shirts look like. These are just the shirts that I've collected. There are a couple more, but you will see that in time. If you're not interested in this little fashion show, I just want to thank you very much for watching. I hope the video will be helpful. Subscribe if you like my videos. And until next time, guys. See ya!